Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmit for y'all? Know this is a timeless pick a card, so take what resonates. Throw away what does not. If it's not your story, do not make it fit. I'm going to show some images up on the screen. And today's topic is, what are your spirit guides guiding you towards? So pick a pal, gravitate toward wherever your intuition is pulling you to. Pals 1, 2, 3. And we will go from there. So, all right, my beautiful pal ones. So I already got the dice out and I rolled some. And I wanted to look up a symbol before I start channeling, so that's why you won't see me rolling dice on camera. But what I got from this, so we got 4-4, 1 Aquarius, and South Node. So 4-4-4 could be significant. 1-1-1, 3-3-3. I've seen any other. 5-5-5, that could be significant. 2-2-2. What I'm getting with this energy is that these are like past patterns, or I'm hearing complacent. That's what I'm hearing the most. I'm hearing like complacent, not really wanting to like move out that comfort zone, or you want to, but you may be on the struggle bus. And I feel like it's more so having to do with your identity and with family, or how you love yourself. 3 ones for confirmation. How others love you, how you receive or perceive that love, and vice versa. That's what I'm getting with this energy. As far as the Aquarius, like I said, you could be maybe just aloof or oblivious like to the whole subject, or you're aware, but you're like a little in limbo, or you're learning to, or you need to learn how to detach in a healthy way. That's what I'm getting with this. So let's see what we got. No matter of fact, okay, so let's see what we got. What's the first card? Okay, so we have 7. And before I read the booklet, these people look like they're at war. So you could have a feeling of you feeling like you're at war with yourself, or you're constantly at war with others, or it's just always some bullshit with people, like I said. And maybe you want to detach, or you're too attached to people, again, that you're at war with, or with a certain mindset, or with being innovative or evolving. Because Aquarius is all about new energy, innovation, evolving into something better. And maybe you can feel like a little stuck because you're at war with other people, or you're surrounded by people who are at war with themselves, or with you secretly or out in the open. So let's see what we got with 7. Collective force. The struggle against an external opponent or a part of yourself always involves an element of risk. If you want to win, then you have to deploy all your strength, as a good commander would do. Victory requires iron discipline, good perspective, and strategic skill. Perseverance and a sense of justice are prerequisites for maintaining control of the situation. Keep in mind the power of human feelings and needs. Remain courageous and understanding, and through this foster a sense of unity among your allies. First of all, you should scrumptiously and impartially ascertain whether the struggle is just and absolutely necessary. Perhaps the same outcome could be achieved with patience and frankness. So let's see. When leading others into battle, you should share joy as well as sorrow with them. Friendly and kind behavior motivates your companions. Okay, so interesting. So now what I see is like Spirit basically saying you need to lighten the fuck up. Stop being so I don't know. Maybe you're like an Aquarius. You could have those placements, just real standoffish, aloof. You don't want to be bothered with people. And I feel like Spirit, and I understand, viewer, but I feel like Spirit is like, if you're a natural born leader, then You have to be okay with sharing joy and the sad times with them. It's not just, it can't always just always be happy and always be negative. Maybe finding like this balance, and again, showing some more love, being more compassionate, because we do have 2 4s out here. So now that I read this, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be a little more compassionate. So getting out of being maybe so rigid or to yourself, or maybe a little too detached, and be a little more loving. Now, you could be around people who aren't like that. Find new people. And until they get there, work on loving yourself and showing compassion with strangers, you know. That's what I'm getting with this. Keep in mind the power of human feelings and needs. So maybe or again, if this isn't you, this could be other people you're surrounded by too. But I feel like at the end of the day, Spirit is like, as a collective, you know, whether you like people or not, because I understand if you don't, we're going to have to come together and work together. So it's best to put your best face forward, put your best face on. Don't fake it. But at the same time, just, I feel like, smile a little bit more. Maybe the world and everything you've been going through has you a little down in the dumps, or you just really don't want to be bothered with no fucking body. And there's nothing wrong with that. Take that time to do so. But you got to come out that shell and be friendly and say hi, especially if you are a leader and of some sort. With whoever you are, that's what it's giving me. Whether you want to be a leader or not, this is what you signed up for. So you're going to have to know when to use that emotional intelligence and that balance of masculine and feminine energy to comfort someone, to give them a hug, to just, you know, they need some encouragement, some words of encouragement or some nice words, as opposed to always being so maybe strict or stern or just really like straightforward. Not to say you can't be straightforward. Don't beat around, not to say you got to beat around the bush, but just maybe it could come off a little rah-rah or just very like, damn, you just fucking smile? Do you ever smile? Or are you happy? Or you could have that resting bitch face, and you might not realize you got it. So that's what I'm getting with this. Let's see what else we got. So we got 62. This person is by themselves. 8 could be significant, which is abundance. So I feel like before I read this, like maybe you could, Spirit is wanting you to be just, again, more chipper and more, you know, happier, which will attract what you want in life. I will say that. The happy vibration, focusing on happiness, showing love, compassion, being able to receive that. Maybe you need to learn how to receive compassion and love because you've been hurt so much, you just don't want to be bothered with people. Again, understandable. Excuse me, but we didn't come here to be by ourselves. We came here to have a beautiful earthly experience with those around us who are in that same beautiful, happy, high vibrational energy. So, I feel like that this will ultimately put you in a happier mood. You'll feel a lot better. You'll feel happier. You'll feel, I'm hearing safe or just secure. Once you start receiving and showing this compassion, this love, this, you know, that's what I'm getting. But let's see what Spirit is saying. Let's see. Do I even need to read this? Because if I don't, okay, I ain't got to read it. You certainly are aiming high. Be very careful not to plummet into the depths. Plain and unambitious work on details would do you a world of good at the moment. Any other lines? Oh, okay. Well, interesting energy we have today. Careful. Okay, so I think what I'm seeing with this is like, basically, you need other people. You might want to march to the beat of your own drum, which you should do. but you're gonna need other people. I feel like Spirit wants you to get more in tune with your social skills, viewer. Maybe this is why I'm like, I don't know, the energy is really different today. This is an energy I normally do not pick up on, and I'm not used to. But whoever I'm picking up on, thanks for tuning in. But that's what I'm getting. Viewer, you need to be more friendly, and you can't do everything by yourself. You need help. You need to learn how to accept help, and maybe you know how to give it, but you don't know how to accept it. Or you just want to do everything by yourself, and this just is no bueno. You need other people. You need a community. And I know you don't want to be in just anybody's community. Be picky, but you need one. So I keep just picturing somebody with rested bitch face. Like it's not like you're miserable. I don't get that you're miserable. You're just, this place is ghetto. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this place is ghetto and you're over it. That's what I get. And you're just like, y'all disgust me. I really don't want to be here, but I'm here. But I don't want to be bothered. But then you kind of gotta be. So it's like Spirit is kind of integrating. Okay, it's helping you see how to integrate peace, happiness, companionship, compassion, friendliness, less resting bitch face, so life can just be easier for you, because you don't want to set your goals too high just by yourself. And again, we need help on this journey. 1111 for divine confirmation. We cannot do this by ourselves. We're gonna need some assistance. And I'm big on solitude when you're going through the healing journey, when you're learning about yourself. But I'm also big on, you need other people. If you don't find or be around other people, how you gonna learn about yourself? How are you gonna really fine tune? Unless because I mean, you can talk to yourself all day. I do it all the time, because why else would I not consult a genius? But what I'm saying is, like, you still need other people to, I'm not going to use that because I don't even know how it's used properly. You need other people. Soundboard. You need other people to be a soundboard so that you can see how you're evolving, how much you've evolved, where you need some more evolution. It's about to make up a word. But that's what I'm getting with this. And yeah, Spirit is like, I feel like Spirit is guiding you towards happier days while you're here on a holiday on Earth. So, yeah, because I see in this picture, you just searching for, like, you might just be like, well, where is that? Where are these people at? Because I've been looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been looking. And then 3 threes could be significant. You've been looking, viewer. You have. However, I feel like Spirit is guiding you to at least integrate this energy. So with everyday people that you meet or see, or maybe family, whoever you're surrounded, co-workers, so you can then attract those people that you're looking for. So let's see what we got. So we got 62 and then 26. So 66 could be significant. And then we got 88, 22. Let's see. And I say where, you like where this at, because look at the card. You feel me? Like, so 26. Power of the great to tame. Let me read this. All right. Any other ones? Okay, the existing problems will prove to be useful for your personal development. The strength you have gathered is not wasted early on, but can grow into peace instead. You soon achieve a great victory. So you're not far away from what Spirit is guiding you toward. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's personal development. This is all about you, viewer. You just fixing that resting bitch face, being a little nicer to people. Because I feel like, you know what I've been noticing? What I really don't like. At first it was cute, but then it's like, okay. So you know how they have the Barbie AI pictures everywhere? And most, not all of them, but most of the black Barbies are like frowned, and they all making that just that face. And I'm like, even when they out dancing, I'm like, what? Why the black Barbie gotta be mad and mean and just looking, just complaining? We are not like that. I promise you, black women are not like that, bro. Like, the majority of us, some of them are. Now, I've seen quite a bit who just be looking mean as fuck. I don't think that's you. You know those people. I feel like them people got entities and demons on them because they got that demon face. They just look like they looking to start shit. I don't get that from you, viewer. And that's how I feel about them Barbie pictures. This is why I brought it up. They look like they want to start shit. They just miserable and unhappy and mad. And I'm like, that is just so the complete opposite of how melanated people really are. We're actually a very happy people. There are miserable people in every race. So scratch that. Back to the happy people. And I just find that very interesting. Like, why is this being, well, I know why, but rhetorical question, why is this being spread upon the masses? Why is these pictures going viral? You feel me? They want us in that resting bitch face look. And like I said, sometimes that face calls for it. I get it. But I feel like spirit is just wanting you to smile more. Really, that's the biggest thing I get. Smile more, happy vibration, like stay on that happy vibration. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but that's the biggest thing that I get. And the more that you work on staying on that happy vibration, the happier you'll be. I feel like looking for the positivity in the world. Like, say you out driving and everybody cutting you off, but you're so focused on everybody cutting you off, you're not seeing the beautiful landscape, the trees, the flowers, the sun shining on you. People who might look over and smile or do some funny shit. You're not seeing the positive, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to, it ain't no traffic outside. It feel good out here. I can drive. I got a car. I got gas in my car. I got, focus on the positivity of the day. Don't go out looking for negative shit. Like, they always blah, 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 blah. They're always, the gas is so high. You got money for the gas? Can you afford it? Even if you ain't got no more left, can you afford to get where you going so that you can get more? Be grateful for that, viewer, okay? Because when you're so conditioned and programmed to what this system wants us to be, miserable, mean, old, bitter ass bitches, then that's what you end up getting. That's how your reality is shaped. And it sucks. It does. It sucks. Because then you start to take on that energy sometimes. And then people just automatically think you're mean. And you're really not. I don't get that you're a mean person. You're actually very loving with the 2 4s out here. The Cancer energy. The love. It's just giving me like you have so much love to give. And you could just be tucking it all away. Like, I'm not letting nobody get a whiff of this love. And I get it. But you got to open yourself up at some point. Can't keep yourself closed off. And I was talking to someone yesterday and she was like, and if she sees this, no offense or anything like that. I don't know if she is, but just in case she does. She said, I'm mean to people. And at first I was like, me too. And then I was like, no, I would much rather be around people who I like so I can be nice. Because I'm really not mean to people. I ain't going to be mean unless you going to make me be mean. Because I don't like to be in that energy of, I don't want to do that. If I don't have to, I would much rather just smile and be happy, keep it pushing. You feel me? Talk things out, keep it pushing, be happy. However, some people require you to show them that they have you fucked up and you're not the one or the two. And you got to be mean sometimes or let them know this ain't what you want, baby. And so I get it. However, I would much rather be surrounded by people where I don't have to question, where I don't have to even think about being mean or having to defend myself. You feel me? I want us to have fun and be happy at all times. And it's achievable. I've done it. I've experienced it. So it's not like it's just rare. to find good people. So it is achievable, but it's not impossible, just rare. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. The spirit is like, you don't, I feel like those are just like different levels you go through, because you go through that mean, mad, like you don't want to be bothered. And I am going to be mean because y'all motherfuckers mean to me. I'm going to return the energy. I'm going to match that energy. And then you get to a place of like, I want to be freer and I want to forgive more. But fuck you. Because it's not like, oh, I'm welcoming you back in. No. Deuces, baby. Goodbye. I don't want to deal with you. And I learned something about the middle finger the other day. Technically, it does not mean fuck you. It's actually something very powerful. I'm gonna look into it and let y'all know in the next video. But if it don't come to me naturally. But yeah, that's what I get with this energy, is that spirit don't want you to be mean to people. Spirit wants you to be nice and happy and friendly. What else we got? A wish is going to be granted. So if you've been wanting to, again, attract these, whatever your wish is, and you've been wanting to attract happier people, more love, come on now. What's the wish being granted? What is this wish being granted if you do this? Let's see what we got. We got the Hermit and Ten of Cups. Didn't I tell you, you can't just keep all that love to yourself? You have so much love to give. So you want to be loved, viewer. It's very obvious. You want that love, but you're in a very protective mode. I get it. And I'm just realizing this. Is that the Kabbalah? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Either way, I feel like you're at this point where you've been doing a lot of isolating, or you just been staying to yourself, and you don't like people. And I do like resonate with this energy. I do, because I definitely can have that resting bitch face sometimes. And then when people meet me, they be like, oh my God, you're so much nicer than I thought. Like they'll feel my energy, like really, like, because the girl, yes, she told me, she's like, I felt your energy, like you didn't give me like mean and just I don't want to be around you, but you had that face. I'm like, I know I could have it sometimes, because I be in my own world. So I get it, viewer. Sometimes you be in your own world, you be thinking, sometimes you just be disgusted at what you be saying, because it's like, we need to do better collectively. Like, when y'all gonna get it together? So I'm sick of this shit. However, you have to come back to the present moment and be like, well, we're not there yet, and I have to make do. How can I find peace in that moment? And I feel like that is what you're attempting to do, but through isolation, and spirit is like, you can't be at home all the time. You got to get out and explore. Even if you don't meet friends the first, second, 10th time, keep going. Keep doing things that you love, and you will eventually attract those right people. So that's what I'm getting with that. And spiritually, you'll evolve. So if you're looking to evolve spiritually, there you go. You'll also attract more spiritually evolved connections. So you don't have to dumb yourself down, which I know you're not doing, which is why you stand to yourself, because who the fuck finna dumb themselves down to be around somebody? Don't nobody do that shit no more. You do it because you don't know no better. But once you realize that's what you're doing, you like, what is this? We're not doing this. Goodbye. So, time to go out and have fun. Can't make it up, people. Spirit wants you to get out and enjoy yourself. Because, again, you can't meet your people on the computer. I mean, you can. And sometimes it works. But a lot of times it's a fucking failure. Hence, online dating has never been successful. There might be 5 to 10 successful stories out of the years that online dating has been a thing. And it's been at least a decade, 2 decades of online dating. And then people online, you be the best friends online, but then in person, these people ain't got no motherfucking personality. It be like that sometimes. Or you know them in person and it's just like, oh, it's not the same person that they like to present online. You feel me? So I feel like spirit is like, those people are there. Be more discerning where you go so you don't run into those people. They're out there. But again, you got to get out. and explore and do some things. Because staying at home ain't gonna work. Excuse me, trying to find connections through the computer is superficial. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So, you need to cut some people off too. Maybe that's why you in this energy, because of the people that you're around. So you could be picking up on their energy, viewer. But whatever the case is, these people about to leave your life. So, and Spirit wants you to let that old, if you're not around nobody, Spirit wants you to let that old mindset die off. That old you gotta go. Because remember, the South Node came up. So these are things that you gotta get rid of. Patterns that you're seeing or that you're becoming aware of that no longer resonate with your true authentic self. You're not meant to look like you have permanent resting bitch face. You're not meant to be isolated just to yourself. You're not meant to have to be mean to people because off rip, so that they know not to fuck with you. You know, you can still be your nice, beautiful, soft, feminine self. Or if you're a masculine, take it as it resonates. You can still be your soft, feminine, masculine self, and still let people know, don't fuck with me. And you don't have to be rah-rah about it. You know what I'm saying? So someone new's into your life. Look, baby, look at it. Look at it. So as you let go of this old mindset or these old dusty ass people that don't appreciate you or that you feel like you always at war with, or that they're at war with themselves, whatever you fit in, viewer, new people coming in. So, but it starts with self. You have to work on yourself. It has to come within before you attract it. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot. You can write it down. You can say it out loud, scream it to the top of your lungs, what you want to manifest. But if you're not embodying that energy, if you're not getting rid of the old mindsets and transmuting that energy, getting rid of the old people, just getting rid of all of this baggage that don't align with where you're going, you're not going to get there. You cannot get there. It's physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, quantum physically impossible. It is. Like, you have to change your brain chemistry, your subconscious. You have to change your heart. You got to change within. You got to change your gut. A lot of times the issue be in your gut. Your gut is your second brain. And if it's full of parasites and all this other fake ass shit that the states got, and you ain't cleaning that shit out, what you think you gonna attract, baby? You can't change your diet, but don't detox. Or you can't detox, but then you keep putting, you can detox and keep putting the shit back in there. If that's what you want to do, that's your life. I'm not here trying to tell you what to do with your life. But if you're looking to elevate and to really see what your body can do, you want to put the best things in it. And if you're putting crap in it constantly and you're not taking the crap out, or you keep that cycle, at some point, you gotta be like, maybe I should stop putting this in my body because I keep having to detox and push it back out. When I can just eliminate it, make that sacrifice and eliminate it altogether. It's critical thinking, people. You know, a lot of people don't do that. I don't really feel like that's you, viewer, but it might be. Either way, don't take offense. This is just your spirit guides trying to get you to wake the fuck up a little bit more, because you still got some work on the inside to do, because you got bigger and better places to go and experience, and you can't do it with the half-ass energy. That's just, it ain't how that work. I was here, you gotta put your full ass into it. That doesn't make any sense, but that is what I heard. Anyway, laugh, people. Laugh it up. You need to laugh some more. You need to watch something funny. Maybe you're watching serious shit all the time, because they do got a whole bunch of suspense and thrillers and seriousness and scary movies and just trauma. Sometimes you gotta put on something funny. Even if you've seen it a million times, put it on so you can pick up your spirits. That's what this energy is giving me. If you want to attract them right people, baby, you gotta be happy. You gotta be that happy, uplifting spirit. Okay? Because you're not meant to be mean. You're not meant to be a bitch. Even though sometimes these people are bitches and you have to match that energy. I feel like Spirit is telling you, find a better way to transmute that energy. Don't match their energy. Because you go through those stages. I know I done been there. And sometimes you have to match that energy. You have to, I feel like once you integrate just all of these lessons that you learn over the years, everything starts to click and make more sense. It's like you on this level, then you get to that level, then you find a way to tweak it, then you find a way to do things better, then you find a way you might eliminate shit. So what might have worked last month don't work no more. Oh, but I gotta bring that back. I gotta match this energy, because if not, who else gonna check you? Nobody's gonna say anything. I gotta check you, because if not, you're gonna think that this shit is okay. So without rambling on, you understand what I'm saying, viewer. That's your reading. Be happier. Find things to keep you on a happy vibration, and life will get better. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments if this resonated, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace, love, and light. All right, my beautiful pile number 2. So let's see what Spirit has in store for my pile number 2s. Okay. So let's see. Any more? Oh, okay. Spirit's like, no more. So we got Scorpio. Interesting. Had South Node in this another pile. Now we have North Node, and then we have the 3rd house. So North Node, Scorpio, and the 3rd house. What am I getting off of this? So the 3rd house is Gemini and North Node. So I feel like that you've integrated some type of dualistic energy, viewer, and you're learning how to master it, is what I'm getting. Like you've integrated your dark, divine, feminine, or masculine energy. This could be intimacy. Maybe you're like learning to be more intimate in different ways, non-sexual ways, because you know intimacy is not always about sex like some people think it is. 444 could be significant. The sun is shining on here. I see the sun, the moon, and Jupiter. So I feel like, you know, overall you're in good spirits. That's what I'm getting. But there may be some hidden aspects, or just like, what's next, Spirit? Like, you know, let's see what the card's saying. Let's see what the card's saying. All of these upright, or as they are now. As they are upright. Okay. So we got harmony. So like I said, I feel like y'all's in good spirits. I wasn't really getting nothing too dark or anything, even though the dark energy's here. Scorpio's also about regeneration and rebirth as well, and Gemini, intelligence, and then the twins. So yes, harmony. I open myself up to the divine being within me. I am the image of God. Thus, I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness into me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, doubt, I find harmony. So remember I was talking about the darkness, the dark energy. So I feel like viewer, like I said, you're learning you're mastering, or you have mastered how to, 33 and 11 to be significant, how to integrate your divine dark and divine dark, feminine, and masculine energies, and you're finding harmony within those energies. So what I'm getting is like, even though you have this dark energy in you, you only bring it out when it's supposed to come out, when you need to. And instead, it's like people won't even know it's there unless they fuck up. So you're finding you're mastering, like I said, you're mastering how to win and how to use these energies. Let's get some more. As a result, this harmony that you're creating, your spirit guides are leading you to more harmonic experiences, more freedom, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find my peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. So what I'm getting is like maybe things like for example, say that because we're all brainwashed to be so negative. So say that you're normally a happy go lucky person. Like it takes a lot for you to get like down in the dumps. Like that dark side's there, but you don't bring it out. You happy, you good, you straight, you know. You like to have fun, to be free, to feel that independence. Say that you're so that's how you are. And say that you're out and that someone's getting like compliments, and maybe you're used to getting compliments, or it's not you, or maybe you would like some confidence. Instead of having envy for that person, or being like, well, what's so special about her or him, or why they getting this, or I would like that, and blah blah blah, you're just really happy for the person that they're getting compliments. You're just like, oh my gosh, people being nice to each other, like this makes me so happy. So that's what I'm getting. That's like that type of example, and it's making you feel freer because you don't feel shackled to envy and jealousy and just dark energies that keep you on very low vibrational frequencies and realities. So you feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. You found that balance in between like being patient, calm, peaceful, like just observing, like that divine feminine energy. That's really what I get. I feel like that this is but with the twins, so I feel like it is divine, it's masculine and feminine energy, even though Scorpio is a feminine sign. So maybe it's a more of the feminine energy, but it's still that masculine energy that's there too. And now I look at it, I see Libra. So the balance, exactly. Let's see, we have shining lights. So yes, you are shining your light more. You're happier, you're free. You are my desire to improve myself, transform fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells within me. So, viewer, you doing all of this work is just leading you to a brighter future. It's leading you to, your spirit guides are guiding you to just feeling happy. And I say it like that because so many people will say that they're happy and they're really not. They'll try everything to convince the world that they're really happy individuals, and they're not. But with you, this is a natural thing. Like you actually are really happy and you're shining your light so bright, and you're really not giving a fuck who don't like it. You don't give a fuck. You don't care if people not gonna like it. You know people not gonna like you just because you're happy, just because you're shining your light bright. But now you got that dark, you've mastered that dark energy, and now you're like, well, fuck it. I don't care if you don't like me. And you really, really don't care. Like you might have, I don't care, but then in the back of your mind, you be like, I care a little bit. But this is giving me like, you like, no, I'm gonna shine my light bright. I know most relationships are temporary. I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's just a conversation or one thing I need to say, somebody else needs to say, and I keep it pushing. I don't need to get so attached, but I don't need to be so detached that my light isn't shining anymore because I'm so detached from my spirit, from myself, my higher self, my inner child. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's giving me, because you are loving yourself as a soul, as you're loving your authenticity. Now you are discovering this beautiful light within you, and people are seeing it. Everybody can see this light. They can feel it, they can see it, and they love it. And they know they can feel you got boundaries too, and they love that about yourself as well. Let's see. We have wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here and now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed, and thanks to all of my efforts. So yes, you are cultivating such a beautiful wisdom, pal, too. I like y'all. I do. I like y'all. Pal 1, I like them too, but I like this energy too. If you were gravitated toward pal 1, maybe it's a reality that you're leaving, or you know somebody like that, or you just want to hear what I'm talking about. Check it out. But what I'm getting with this is that God has a plan for you. Like all of this work that you have done, which is so much, for you to master this is not an easy feat. So kudos, congratulations, viewer. You are doing your thing. Pat yourself on the back. You feel me? I feel like that all of this wisdom that you're gaining from this, it's going to come in handy. You're going to need it. At the end of the day, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I went through that lesson. I'm so glad that I saw how I evolved from those lessons. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to apply it and use it in my everyday life now, because look at the life I'm living. Look at the wisdom I have. Look at the generational curses that I'm breaking because I have this newfound wisdom, or this old wisdom that was buried deep within that's now come to the surface. You feel me? So I feel like that best believe you've been through everything that you've been through for a reason, and it's all going to unfold. It's going to show you like how and why. You've learned to no longer force anything. Force don't do nothing. You forcing shit, it does nothing. But it makes you have your expectations up for something that might not happen, or that might not happen. My apologies, y'all. That may or may not happen as you expected it to. 4/4, 3/4 for confirmation, and 4/4 since I done said it. It's just more patience is what I'm getting. You're a lot more patient, and your children or your future children are really going to appreciate that, and your future spouse if you're not already happily married or with someone. Let's see, we have success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory, and I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, goodness within me. I'm free now, and I succeed in my life. So more success is coming in because you're on this free, harmonizing, shiny vibration. You feel me? Remember how I said that you're directing your thought towards positivity? I direct my thoughts towards clarity, nurture wisdom, love, and goodness. So you're more focused on the positive than you are the negative. And you could be catching yourself in the midst of the day, like you start, that little pot negativity start to creep up, and you're like, no, it's like you're catching it now. So I like this. And for that, you will be successful, because again, you focus on positive, that's what you attract. Because we what? We attract, we don't chase. So you keep focusing on that positive, success will come. That's how the physics of the universe, the laws of the universe work. You put it out there, it's gonna come back. We have affirmation. I listen to myself and I acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and I retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I am respected by others. So remember how I said earlier, you've been affirming, standing your boundaries, standing what you're going to go for. That's that dark energy coming in. And it sucks that it's dark, but that's how we going to put it. That's that dark feminine and masculine energy. Really that masculine coming in, letting people know like, hey, this is what I need, this is what I want. Can you do it? If you can't, deuces, goodbye. I'm over it. And you're not afraid. Like I said, you don't care about how people feel. You're not trying to offend anyone. You're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. If they get offended or get their feelings hurt, it's personal. It ain't got shit to do with you. You ain't say nothing mean. You more than likely said the truth and they ain't like that shit. You know? You more than likely said the truth and they just didn't like it. But at this point in your life, you show respect. Either they're gonna respect you back, or you're just out of there. That's what I get with this. They either gonna, respect you back, or you're out of there. You're no longer giving up your power for people. So it's just leading you to a reality where you're more in control. You have more power and control over that said reality. A new opening. Ooh, I love it. And because of that, now you got this new opening coming in. When one door closes, I am confident another one will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges, and I acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. Power one. I was going to say, I know I just said this. So basically, you have already discovered that if you don't change within, nothing on the outside is going to change. I don't give a fuck what you do. It's not going to change. You can try to dress it, clean it up, put a mask over it, put a Band-Aid over it, however it is that you feel like that you're going to try to change your reality. But you ain't changed nothing here, nothing here, nothing there, nothing in here. But that's not where you're at, viewer. So congratulations, viewer. You are at a place where now that you're there, you're here. You have a new beginning that's like uploading in the background, shall I say. And you're also like I said, you don't care anymore. So you know how Scorpio can be really like standoffish, resting bitch face, like same with Aquarius. Those typically get any other Capricorn sometimes. Virgo. Yeah, I was gonna say Virgo. Those are the typical resting bitch face signs that I normally hear from people. And I feel like that energy of just not caring, not giving a fuck, that's like where you're at, but you're really happy. And it's not a spiteful like, oh, I can't wait to not give a fuck about somebody. You just like, okay. Like you just saying okay. You just like, okay, that's fine. I'm keeping it pushing. I'm still gonna be happy. And you're not dwelling over things anymore. You're not over analyzing, overthinking, over stressing. You just like, okay, it's not in alignment with me. I'm okay. Because you already know that if that didn't work out for you, then it's something better that the universe has planned for you. It didn't work out for a reason, and you're no longer trying to figure out, well, why didn't it work out? Well, what happened? Well, what did I do? Well, blah, blah, fuckity, blah. It went for you. On to the next. And there's no hard feelings with it either. See, look at what we got. Positive thinking. And just to let y'all know, when I do my pick a card, I don't look at the cards. I attempt my best to keep that card face down when I pick the cards, or when I shuffle, or if I'm I'm looking away, because I just want to see what I'm picking up on. Like, am I picking up on the right thing? This is more so for me too, but too for y'all to like, I ain't making this shit up. It's right here. Positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being, and I find serenity. So again, you're no longer stressing. Anything that's out your control, anything that's like too much for you, you're just giving it to the universe. You're like, okay, take my problems, because that's what the universe say. Even if you're religious, don't spirit say, or God or whoever, give your problems to me, I'll take care of them. Now that you're actually doing that, you're able to clear up some of that clutter, some of that trauma, some of that baggage that was in that in your psyche, in your subconscious, and now you can focus that new energy on positivity, positive thinking. So, like I said earlier, it's just confirmation. Keep thinking positive. Gotta think big. Think big, and that's what you doing. And no, you're not a bitch. I feel like this isn't the pal that easily gets offended, like. Because I know sometimes, like when I say cuss words or whatever, I would never call the people viewing me the cuss word. It's just what I'm hearing in my head. So if you take offense, then you got some work to do. Because some people need to laugh. I feel like you do that though. You're a good viewer. You actually know how to have fun, and you know how to laugh. Even though you might be to yourself, you're like a well-rounded energy is what I'm picking up. And people love to be around you. Even though you like your energy to yourself, people can't wait to see you They love to see you walk in and they hate to see you go. The voice of the heart, I silence the fear in me and discover the voice in my heart, of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. So you see how all of this light, viewer, you have so much light shining from you. That's why them babies and them little kids can't stop staring at you, and them pets can't stop staring at you. Even them adults, they don't know what it is, but they just gotta stare at you. You're more than likely not only beautiful in the inside, very beautiful on the outside as well. So people are in amazement when they see you. They're just like mouth open, double take, everything. Like, who are you? I need to know who you are because you seem important. And really, it's just the happiness that's oozing out of you, like the excitement, the happiness, but also those boundaries that people act like they can't stand. But when they actually get checked with boundaries, if they have morals, values, a moral compass, a heart, some consciousness, some self-awareness about themselves, then they actually like it. Even though they might not like it in the beginning, they end up liking it because they be like, damn, I do need to do better. I do love myself and I need to do better. And that was the only person who said something to me. So I feel like that you've learned or mastered to speak from the heart instead of allowing what other people's perceptions of life and those projections, like you're not taking those projections. So if somebody say, well, I do this and I do that, you might have agreed with them at one point or agreed in the beginning, but then you backtrack, or you're so integrated into this new energy that you're like, nah, that ain't for me. And you don't have a problem with saying, no, it's not for you, or that you're disagreeing with people. You're not people pleasing for people to fucking like you. You don't give a fuck about that shit no more. Because they don't do nothing but get you fucked up. You end up, whenever you compromise, you end up with the short stick. 3 ones could be significant. I've seen that earlier. But you end up with the short stick when you end up compromising. So you're just not doing that, and you speaking from the heart. And your intuition always guides you to do and say the right thing. So, you know you ain't gonna do or say the wrong thing. And if people don't want to respect you, it's because of something they got going on within that has nothing to do with you, and you don't give a fuck. You just keep it pushing. Let's see, unconditional love. Oh, so this is where spirit is guiding us to. And this is so interesting because, you know, the cards just be coming out randomly. I didn't even know we had 10 cards. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't count them. I just put them out and just put it together. But last but not least, I love it. We have unconditional love. My heart is free from the resentment towards others. I open my eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I'm aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So, viewer, I feel like since you are now embodying this energy, which again, kudos to you, because it takes so much to embody this beautiful energy that you have, to integrate it, to find a balance within it, to not abuse it, all this power and light that you have. Because a lot of people do that, unfortunately, and you are choosing to be a better person in the world and to be the example of how you should be. You might not be perfect. Everybody ain't got to do shit like how you do it, but somebody gonna see it and somebody gonna be like, you know what? I need to do better. I like what she doing over there. Let me get some words of wisdom or advice, or let me just watch. Let me just observe and see if whatever they doing will work for me. You feel me? And I feel like since you are doing that, this is what your spirit guides are guiding you to: unconditional love. And that is literally what we're here for. That is the bigger picture, is to love unconditionally, even with all the stuff we don't agree with. And there are a lot of things that I do not agree with. But at the end of the day, I have to find compassion within myself to be like, I got compassion for you. I see where you're at spiritually. I understand what you're going through. And I do. Whatever it is people going through, I feel it. I understand it. I get it. Like, I might not have experienced it myself, and I've experienced a lot. There are some things and energies I have not experienced, but I still understand why they're doing what they're doing. And I've always wanted to know that. That has always fascinated me. Like, why people do the shit they do. I want to know. So since I started asking, I've been receiving. And now I feel like I have enough experience to be like, huh, well, that's why you do that. Okay. Well, you know what? That's your life. It is what it is. I don't have to entertain it. I don't have to be around it. I don't have to put up with it, compromise. I could just say, peace be unto you. Take care, love. And go on about my business. Because I still got compassion for you. I don't hate you. That ain't going to do me no good. I'm not going to sit up here and say, I love you. But I have compassion for where you're at. Because I understand. Because either I've been there or I've seen it enough to know what you're going through. Because I can see patterns very, very, very well. So, viewer, I feel like since that's where you're at, I feel like we on the same page, viewer, which is why I gave that example. And I just be transparent with y'all because on this journey too. I feel like that spirit is guiding you towards unconditional love. And you know, unconditional love is the highest form of resistance. That's what I heard. The highest form of resistance. It's the highest form of and resistance, I mean, like, if someone embodies unconditional love, it's really hard, for one, for people to resist from like being around them. People want to be around that unconditional love. But from the person who has that, it's really hard to resist from not being, like, how can I put it? Because I heard resistance. This is what I'm hearing. So let me try to break it down into words, y'all, because sometimes the messages don't always transmute right then and there. 3 5s and 4 5s for confirmation. So, okay, now I'm seeing it. So it's they're showing me a picture. So basically how, okay, you know how like kill them with kindness? Like, of course, you're not killing everybody with kindness. You got that integrated energy to where it's like, don't have me fucked up. Yes, I'm all lucky charms and rainbows and sugar and spice and everything nice, but please don't have me fucked up. I feel like not that part of you, because it's there, but the other part, that balance, that other side of you, that other balance that's there is like people, either they're gonna succumb to or submit to the unconditional love and start to change within. It's contagious, just like negativity is, or they're going to go away. So when I say it's the highest form of resistance, say, for example, say like, because what I was seeing was like a big ad, like a whole, like basically the whole world having unconditional love for these people, for these beings, these negative, low vibrating ass beings that are doing all of this fucked up shit in the world. If the world had unconditional love for them, guess what they would do? They'd leave, or they would conform. They would consent to, maybe I need to submit and just be unconditional. Oh my God, all of this love, it's making me love. It's making me, one is gonna make them look at themselves to show themselves how much self-love they lack. So that's first things first. But once they get past all that, if they even have the heart to do that, then, you know, they'll start to submit and succumb. If not, they're going to leave. They're going to go away. It's going to be too much for them. So, but I feel like in order for us to get there as a collective, we got to do a lot of work to get to that level. Because having a level of unconditional love is trying. Because you be wanting to cuss some people out because they deserve it. But then, you know, once you to cuss out everybody that needs to be cussed out, you don't really want to cuss nobody else out. At least that's how I feel. I've already cussed out all the people I wanted to that deserved it. Let me rephrase. It's not like I wanted to. I didn't actually. It got to that point to where I had to, because you're a habitual line stepper, boundary stepper. So now I gotta cut you out because you don't understand compassion and love and being nice. You don't get that. So once you do all of that and get that out of your system, you really don't have a want or a need to do it anymore, unless somebody try you. And even still, there's levels to it. You get to a level to that one point, You don't even entertain them because you already see right through them. Like, you just, that little smile, like, I don't want to do the Caucasian people smile that. And I know I have all races watching me. Y'all laugh at yourself. Y'all know that's what smile I'm talking about. But it's just a smile, just like, all you can say is, okay, you take care now. And you just keep on pushing. It take a lot to get there. It do. But when you get there, you feel so free. And you just feel at peace. And you just like, I like this. Life is good. Life is great. Like, it's not really much that can bring me down. It's not really much that can piss me off. If it do piss me off, I'm right back on it. Matter of fact, I'm not finna let it piss me off. I'm finna focus on something positive. So, kudos, viewer. I'm proud of you. You are doing your thing, because that shit is not easy. Speaking from personal experience. Some people want to cuss people out every day, but I don't. And it's more so because I feel like I said, it takes a lot to remain on a happy vibration in this matrix. It really does. But when you escape it, it gets better. You still gotta participate in it because we're here. But you can have your own little matrix that works for you. You have your own little reality that works for you. You feel me? Or big reality, shall I say? Because we do big things over here, baby. So, you feel me? Let's see. Beware of greed. So, this is interesting. Maybe this is just a little reminder. Don't allow, and then we got pig on here. So pigs could be significant somehow. Don't abuse this power and this energy, this love. Because that's Scorpio in here. And Scorpio can be a little vindictive or just a little greedy or a little overindulgent. Scorpio's about addictions, obsessions. So, also, people are probably more than likely obsessed with you as well. I don't really pick up that you're a greedy person. Maybe you attract greedy people. Let's clarify this, Spirit. What's the beware of greed? Clarify the beware of greed. Four of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is literally a card about greed. Or just hovering, hoarding energy, money, mindsets, people, not wanting to let go. So, yeah, I feel like people really don't want to let you go. Also, since you're getting all of these blessings, be more like giving. So maybe with money, maybe you need to tip more. Maybe you need to give out more, especially if they worked hard, they deserve it. Go ahead, give them that 5, that 10, that 20, that 15, however what you want to do, that 100, wherever you're at. Go ahead, tip them a little bit more. It's going to come back to you. You already know it is. 3 2s and then 4 1s could be significant. It's definitely going to come back. So maybe you could be just real tight with money still, or you're learning to like let go of money, be more frivolous with money, shall I say. Not too much, but just not holding on. It's not such a tight grip. That's what I'm getting with this. I feel like once you learn to be more giving, or that you're learning, this is something you're learning to do, Spirit is just going to bring in more. Tell me more, Spirit. More abundance, bliss, abundance. You're going to, I said it twice, so abundance times 2, baby. Let's see, we got the Wheel, the Hermit, the 10 of Cups. Another card here. Okay, and then the World. So yeah, these are all positive cards. Like, if you do that, you're just going to get more blessings. Like, Spirit is going to look out for you more. It's a part of your lesson too, like that you need to be more giving. You basically, the more bliss that you get, the more you have to give. You can't hoard all of your blessings to yourself, all of that light to yourself. You got to share that light. Whether you want to or not, you have to share that light, viewer. Just with the right people. You don't have to share it with everybody. Just, you know, with the right people. Or it could be with, maybe you have a platform of some sort where you're sharing it with millions of people, thousands, hundreds of thousands, wherever you're at. Billions for some of y'all. I feel like that Spirit is like, this is one of your lessons. You have to give back. You can't just keep it all to yourself. give back. I keep hearing that, give back. Okay, so, but of course they don't deserve it. No, double it for the next person who does. But that's what I'm getting with this. And I feel like Spirit is just going to continue to take care of you. You're just going to keep getting taken care of. So, you are highly thought of. Yes, didn't I tell y'all everybody want to be around y'all? That people are more than likely obsessed with you and your energy, babe. This is how people think of you. People think very, very highly of you. Anyone in particular? Let's see, we got the Chariot. So Cancer energy, 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Swords. So a lot of exes that you invested in, a lot of people that you loved, you cared about, they're thinking of you right now. Yeah, they want to come in. They want to come in because you shining, baby. 6 of Wands, Leo energy. You are shining bright. I heard that some of these people can't stand it. They got the Queen of Swords. I feel like you know who these people are. You can feel them. You know exactly who these people are. And you can feel them. You know they watching. They keep thinking of you because you are this beautiful bright light. And you were the only one who gave them unconditional love. You actually gave a fuck about them. You accepted their flaws, even though you mirrored back to them what they needed to improve, as they did for you, because that's what relationships are all about. One of the things that they're all about. But that's what I'm getting with this, is that these people are really thinking of you because they like, damn, I experienced unconditional love, but somehow, some way, the viewer's not here in my life. So either I pushed them away or they left on their own because I did something. You might have fucked up too. Who knows? I don't know. I wasn't there. But either way, viewer, these people are thinking of you highly, highly thinking of you and putting you up on a pedestal because they know you quality and they know you, they can't find you nowhere and they miss you. Knight of Cups, like I said, yeah. More than likely people you dated. These people miss your light, your wisdom. They see you being successful. They see you being positive. Like, you're just such a happy, high vibrating individual. And they miss that shit. They can't find nobody else like it. They can't recreate what they experienced with you, viewer. And these people are, I know this is what your spirit guides are guiding you to. It's at the end of the day, you ain't got it to all of this great stuff that we've talked about, but spirit wants you to know these too. A goal-oriented person. Who is this? This definitely could be you, but who is this? The Hierophant, 10 of Wands. So I feel like this is you, viewer. Let's see, anything else? 7 of Swords, King of Swords. This also could be someone that you're influencing as well. Maybe you don't know this person. You might know this person. You might have met them on vacation, or you might meet them on vacation or while you're traveling. I feel like that this is somebody or multiple people who are watching you, viewer, or watching your journey. Or it could be these exes too. Like, they see that you're the goal-oriented person and they want to be like you when they grow up. Literally, when they grow up, they want to be like you. Because some of these people is grown-ass children in adult bodies. But that's what I'm getting with this. I feel like that these are people that are watching you. People that are kind of like on the struggle bus maybe, or they're on the same journey as you. And they look up to you. They see you as a very goal-oriented person. Or this could be just one person in particular. Tell me more. Spirit, who is this? What is this? One person, multiple? Show me. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords, and then we got the Chariot, and then we got the King of Swords. So, maybe this is someone that is watching you, that likes you, viewer. This could be y'all twin. I'm not really getting twin vibes, but it could be. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Maybe this is a goal-oriented person too, because Spirit, this is what Spirit guiding you to. Okay, so now I see. So yeah, Spirit is guiding you to someone who's very much like yourself. literally the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is what this is. Oh, I just realized that the King of Swords has a black bird, more than likely like a raven or something. And then the Queen of Swords has a white bird on her. So duality. Yeah, this is like it's giving twin energy, high level soulmate. Then we got duality here on the Chariot, the black and white. I don't know what they are. They ain't lines, but faces. We're just gonna say that. But yeah. And then we got Cancer. Let's see. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, Taurus energy, Aries. That's what I'm getting with this. This spirit is guiding, your spirit guides are guiding you towards someone who's very much like yourself. I'm hearing like excitement, fast moving energy, like quick, like with a quickness is what I'm hearing. I feel like this person's watching you and they're learning from you. They're growing from you. They might not, you might not know who this is. Some of y'all, you know exactly who this is, but this person's like planning. They're waiting. What are they waiting for? What's this Two of Wands, spirit? Tell me what the Two of Wands is. See, baby, we got the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Three of Wands. That was a lot. I wasn't expecting all of these cards. I feel like, yeah, this is exactly who this is. This is someone who's like I mean, you got the Emperor. So I'm pretty sure you're the Empress. Oh, at the bottom, we have the Two of Cups. Got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands. So what else we got at the bottom? Might as well keep it up. Shit. Got the King of Pentacles, the Death card, the Sun, the Artiste, the Six of Wands, the Star, the Hangman, the Lovers. All right, Spirit. So, your spirit guides are guiding you to this amazing person. Kudos, congratulations, viewer. 5 ones for the confirmation. So, it's a special battle. Don't really see 5 ones that often, but yeah, interesting. Spirits don't want me to go more on that, but that's what your spirit guides are guiding you to. Let's see, we have dealings with a relationship or older woman. So off rip, I'm going to clarify this. Because who is this? Who is this older woman, spirit? Someone you might have to defend yourself from? Tell me more. Interesting. The Empress and the Devil. Well. So maybe this older woman is not who she seems to be. And your spirit guides are guiding you towards this person. Or maybe they're going to come into, like, you're going to meet this person. Ooh, the Page of Pentacles, the Artist, the Page of Wands. I feel like this person is going to come off really, I'm hearing eccentric. Like, they're going to look like they're fun. Or they're going to look like, oh my God, we're going to have so much fun together. We're new best friends. Or I like you. And blah, 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 blah. And let's say this old heifer got a trick up her sleeve. Let's just say that. I feel like you're going to have to defend yourself. Why is this person coming up for the viewer? Because why? Why is this coming up for the viewer? Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, is this what I think it is? So whoever this person is you have coming into your reality, they have this woman attached to them. This Emperor has this Empress attached to them. It could be a mom, a mother figure. It could be a baby mom. It could be an ex-wife, someone they've just separated from. I think this person is still in the picture. And your person, but not in the picture like that, because we got the Death card. So I feel like this person is like cutting this person off, letting them go, or they will, like, once you meet them, it's like this person is gonna be like, oh my God, like, I didn't see that side of this person, or I always knew it was there. And it's like you're the confirmation that this person needs to let go of this older woman, this older energy. Because we got the Ace of Wands, Sun, Star, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, like, this also for some of y'all. For some of y'all, this could be one of shit. Same for y'all. One of a mother figure. This could be somebody in y'all life that likes to, like I said, likes to portray like they're just so just the sun, the star, the moon, just all of that. And they really aren't. They're not a good person. So this is interesting. Be on the lookout for whoever this old heifer is. This could be attached to the person that you're dating, about to date, about to come in your life. Or this could be someone you're currently dealing with or just just cut off, about to walk away from. And I feel like once you do that, or once this person cuts this person off, like, great things, the Sun, the Ace of Wands, the Star, the King of Pentacles are coming into your life, baby. That's what I'm getting with that energy. So we're going to move on. Not really getting much with that. You will receive a gift. What kind of gift, baby? What kind of gift we getting? Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. So, need I say more? You cutting all of these people off and just doing everything that you're doing, baby, just being you, being great. It's what you're getting. It's what the universe is rewarding you with. The Knight of Wands. Ooh, spicy. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be quick. When it does happen, I think it's gonna catch you off guard. For real, for real. Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Wands. He fine too. Entrepreneur type energy, or at least they got their own money. They straight, they ain't suffering, struggling. You feel me? Anything else? Eight of Pentacles, they're gonna want to invest. They've worked hard. Seven of Pentacles, literally, they're gonna want to invest, and they're gonna want to be in for the long run, long haul. They're not gonna let you up and go. And then we have happiness at the end, flowers. What a beautiful way to like end the reading. So yes, keep doing you, viewer. Spirit is literally leading you towards unconditional love, happiness, and somebody that's gonna love you. The right people, you feel me? So you're on the right, you're in the right direction. You're doing the right things. You're embodying the right energy. I'm proud of you, viewer. Keep it up. You're really doing the damn thing. I don't know any other way to put it, but you're really winning at life, which can be very trying and testing and tempting when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You feel me? But I feel like you have a good sense of you know what you're doing, and you're just gonna keep getting blessings, and great things are gonna happen. So thank you so much for tuning in, my beautiful pal twos. Let me know, like, share, subscribe, or comment if this resonated, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace, love, and light. All right, my beautiful pal number threes. Let's see what we got in store for you. So, pal number threes. Okay. We're gonna work with that. Let's see. We have the third house. We have the sixth house. We have Sag. We have the sixth house twice. Okay. And then we have Pluto. I'm pretty sure that's Pluto. Let me see on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Pluto energy. Is it Mercury? God damn it. No, that's Pluto. Ooh, this one's pretty. Burnt orange or carnelian may be significant for some of y'all. I've never like picked that up before, but Spirit's telling me to put it out there. So let's see, what am I getting with this? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So we got 2 sixes. So what's the sixth house? Libra. So double Libra energy. So balance. Oh, and I'm seeing Libra again facing me. So you could definitely have Libra placements. Could have Cap, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm seeing that right now too. Leo as well. What it is, I can't see it. It ain't meant for me to see. So then we got Gemini, third house. You're all over the place, viewer. I don't get like in a necessarily bad way, maybe, but you all over the place. You trying to find balance. You getting rid of some shit. You trying to find balance. You trying to have fun. I feel like you like to travel or just be out and about. I'm hearing like maybe you need to focus more on some priorities or something. You like beauty, finances, like money, sensual energy. Use a wow and power 3, whoever you are. You know how to have fun. But you also bring a little kick to people's reality as well. Not a bad person. But you need to work on yourself. There's some things you got to work on. That's what I'm picking up. So let's see what we got. Celebrate yourself. You've come a long way. Take a moment to celebrate yourself. So these cards are, some of them came out crossed, reversed for this house specifically. Not all of them, but just some of them. Let's see. So I feel like with this coming out in sideways, viewer, you need to celebrate yourself just a little bit more. So you know how to have fun. You know how to be the life of the party. Maybe you're going through a lot of death and rebirth, a lot of aligning, throwing away, walking away, and you just need to get back out there and pick yourself up. Yeah. You've had a very long, tiring journey, viewer. I definitely picked that up from you. Very long, tiring journey. And Spirit is like, baby, you need to take a break. Celebrate yourself. Go out, have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Like, look at all your accomplishments. Don't be so focused on trying to get to the next accomplishment. Like, take a break. Breathe. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else we got. Crown chakra in reverse. So, that's why I said you was all over the place, viewer. Because, y'all gotta stretch. Oh, man. Oh, I just feel like tired. And I was not feeling like this before I got to y'all reading. I feel that edible that I took from yesterday. And I feel tired. So maybe you like, and that's what I said, you know how to be the life of the party, but maybe you just like a little down in the dumps right now. Or you just a little lost, or you feeling like just a little off. You're not feeling like yourself. And you a little tired. You could be self-medicating to try to pick up your mood or your spirits, or just to try to figure out what's wrong, to unwind. Or maybe could be an addiction that you have. Just take it as it resonates, people. But with your crown chakra in reverse is out of balance. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Because it's in reverse, but it says crown chakra is out of balance. So I'm like, well, does it mean that it really is in balance? Because it's, y'all, be patient with me. But yeah, that's what I feel like that. So your crown chakra is like your spiritual doorway. So maybe this is the pal that likes to take shrooms. You like to take shrooms. You like to indulge into mind-altering substances, mind-bending substances. Or you need to. Maybe you need to take you a shroom trip so that you can unlock your mind. You feel me? Nothing wrong with that. Just don't overdo it. And protect yourself before you do it. Make sure your spiritual doorway is protected. So you don't invite all these little nasty entities that like to take over bodies. If you are really weak and susceptible to that. I don't get that from you, but just precaution. But I feel like that with your crown chakra being out of balance, you could be getting downloads that you're not getting, or you're supposed to be getting downloads and you're not getting them, or you're getting too many downloads and it's like overwhelming. That's why I say you need to unwind, loosen up, have fun. You forgot how to have fun, you know? Let's clarify this. Why the crown chakra out of balance? Tell me more about the crown chakra being out of balance. 8 of Swords. So feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling like you can't push forward. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, viewer. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, viewer, you're not happy right now. Like, and normally you are the life of the party. Normally you are like chipper and just... Oh, I'm sending you hugs, no kiss, because you need it, viewer. Definitely big hug though, for real, for real. Oh, viewer. So yeah, I feel like that spiritually you're like tired, you're drained, and spirit is like, the only thing that's going to like really help you is if you go out and have fun and dance. You need to get up and dance. You need to be around some people, watch some happy, fun movies. You need to shift the vibe in your environment, cleanse that old, toxic, dirty, stinking ass energy out that's got you feeling like this. You feel me? If it's a person who I just described, get away from them if you can. Or again, cleanse your area, your environment. If you live in the same house, it ain't so much you can do, but you can at least keep your room straight, your area straight and cleansed and free of all those low vibrating radicals that try to fuck up your reality. You feel me? But yeah, you're feeling stuck and just not really happy. Why is the viewer feeling like this? I heard all my life I had to fight. And the 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles. So 555, challenge. Challenge, transformation is needed. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, so challenge, balance, new energies. Like you trying to integrate this new energy. 3 5s again. You trying to integrate this new energy. Take these out. Okay. Yeah, you're all of these. Okay, you're trying to integrate this new energy, but it's a challenge. It's a struggle. Like you fighting. You either fighting demons, other people's demons and attachments and projections and shit, or you know, you're fighting yourself. You're at war with yourself. For some of y'all, especially with your crown chakra being out of balance, that is like being at war with yourself because your spiritual doorway is either blocked, contaminated, and or just closed off, or it's just you can't receive the download, you can't receive the knowledge, or it's too much and it's overwhelming you and you don't know how to transmute that energy or what it means. I'm picking up 2 energies, so just, you know, take it out, resonate, people. But it's like you got these new ideas, this new that, you want to do this, do that. But because we got the Page of Swords and the Cups. Like, so you're curious. You want to put your all into something. You want to, but these lessons is kicking your ass. That's what I'm getting. I'm not laughing at you, viewer. But that's how it's coming through. These lessons are kind of kicking your ass. And it's I don't know what advice to give with that, because it be like that sometimes. Sometimes these spiritual lessons will kick your ass and ain't nothing you can do but just sit down, cry it out, and then get up and dance it out. Go out and dance it out. If you don't want to be in the house by yourself, go out and dance. I promise you, dancing, instruments, being creative. Okay, you don't want to dance, like exercise. Shit, do some exercising. Like, just be creative. When you don't create, people, guess what all that unused creativity turns into? It transmute into distractions. It transmute into problems. You want to find problems because you're not focused on your creativity. When you don't create, you create problems. When you don't create with your hands, when you don't create beautiful things for the universe, for everybody to enjoy, guess what you end up creating? Problems, distractions, failures. You create problems. You create your own problems because you're so used to the problem being there. So you got to recreate it. I feel like you're tired of that energy, viewer. I really do. I feel like that's where you at, like you're tired. And if you're not doing that, you're tired of people around you doing that shit. So what I'm getting here is just exhaustion. You tired of the spiritual journey. You need a motherfucking break. And it be like that. Life could be kicking your ass right now. And yeah, let's see what else we got. Start saving. So it could be money that's kicking, or like maybe you don't have enough money. So because we did have the Libra energy that is having to do with the finances. So you could feel like you're lacking with money, or that you're always saving, but you don't never have nothing to save. It's like you keep saving, but then something come up, so you really can't fucking save. Shit sucks sometimes when you're in that stage of learning about finances. I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul, so it could definitely be why like you're stressed because of money. It'll make you feel more at ease. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing hot pockets. You like to spend that money, baby. Or some always got to be spent with the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, Spirit is like, don't hoard so much to where you don't know how to tip, give freely, be nice, overgive, pay for something. Just do something sweet for somebody. You feel me? Don't do that. But also save a little bit. Now, you might need something for a rainy day. Or I was gonna say transmute, or just like, transmute that energy of saving into like, because everybody's path is different. Some people they get told to save, while other people's get told to like be on the path of money constantly coming in, prosperity. So, because you have to get out of that scarcity mindset of constantly saving, to where you're saving so much you don't spend on nothing, you don't have fun, you don't treat yourself, you deprive yourself because you're so like in that scarcity mindset of, damn, what if it go away, or what if that, or what if, you get what I'm saying? So it's either that, like I said, I'm picking up on two groups. It's either you're in that group or you're in the other group that is like, you're spending too much and you just always broke. You ain't never got no money to do what you really want to do. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like Spirit is like, okay, hot pockets, I know you like to spend, but you need to slow down a little bit, or find things that are more like in your bracket for right now. Like, I know you want to go on, you want to get the biggest, the best of blah, 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 or whatever you want to go on or go to. But right now, the smaller version might be a little bit better for you, or the offering might be a little bit better for you. Or maybe some of y'all might feel like you're always just having to do that, and you're not really able to like live freely. Like, you want to expand and grow. You want to be on the journey or the vibration of prosperity, and I can spend what I want because it's going to come back to me. It takes time to get into that energy, baby. That shit does not happen overnight. So let me just tell you, it doesn't happen overnight. Like, you have to really be tired of feeling like just being scarcity, just that low vibe, bro. You got to be tired of feeling like you don't know, living paycheck to paycheck, you don't know when it's gonna come. It's just so many different steps that you have to do to get out of that. So I say all that to say, you might be on that vibration or that part of the journey, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to get out of that, like, money's constantly coming into me. And it just takes practice, affirmations, whatever works for you to help you manifest, to help put it in your brain. That's what you got to do. Everybody's different. Let's see what else we got. Level up. So yeah, so you could be struggling with trying to level up. So you want to level up, you want to do more. That's why I said you are all over the place, viewer, whoever I'm speaking of. You got so many things that you got going on, or that you want to do, that you need to do. Yeah, balance is needed in this pal. You need to find some balance, viewer. Because you got so much potential. Like, I feel like whatever it is that you're gonna do, whatever your purpose is, whatever it is that you do, you're gonna be successful. You just need to prioritize, find balance, save a little, go out at the right times. Don't overdo it, don't underdo it. You know what I'm saying? So that you can level up, because you just feel stuck and stagnant, like you're not really going to the next level in life. That's what I get the most. And it's like, you a dope person. You supposed to be leveling up. Like, why I'm dope. Like, why am I leveling up? I feel like that's what you be talking. You be saying to yourself, like, I got X, Y, and Z. I did blah, 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 blah. Like, all of these great, beautiful things about yourself, but you're still stuck. And it's because some of these mindsets or some that you're doing, it gotta go. It gotta die off. Like tomorrow, like yesterday. Play your career. Plan. Ha. See, it's right on the celebrate. So you need to play some more. Like you need to get into more inner child things, shall I say, to help feed and love that inner child. So we have playing your career. So you could be, for some of y'all, maybe you party a little too much. And you're not taking your life seriously enough. So maybe you could be a little younger or you could be older and that frontal lobe finally hit. Or you like, okay, I gotta get my life together because I can't keep living life the way I'm living. Maybe you on autopilot or cruise control. Like a lot of people are on cruise control. They just going with life. They don't know when to stop, when to take a break, when to keep going, when to speed up, when to go change, deviate and change directions. Just take it as a resonate, people. Maybe that's not you at all. Either way, Spirit is wanting you to plan your career out because, so basically you need to take life a little bit, just a little more serious, not too serious. Remember, balance, but a little more serious. That's what I keep getting with this. Well, let's see. Clarify the Spirit. What we got? See, we got the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, you invest a lot of time into enjoying yourself and celebrating. So I had it all wrong in the beginning, like, or if I didn't, let me know. But it seems like you like to indulge in celebrating yourself, maybe a little too much. And you need to tone it down just a little bit because life is going to start life. And if you don't, you need to be more focused on your spiritual journey. More so than less focused on the 3D. Like still focus because we got to have balance. But I feel like Spirit is telling you to focus more on your spiritual journey. Yeah, you need to, if you don't invest in your future, you're not going to be a happy camper. People are going to be like, oh, that guy knew how to party. She knew what to do. She could dance. She could put on a party or put on a celebration, a get together. Like, you definitely are the life of the party. And people like to be around you. But you need to get your life together. That's the message I keep getting. Like, because if not, you're not going to be happy. You see how she crying? And how everybody kind of looking at her and pointing like, girl, get it together. It's like they kind of making fun or just like scrutinizing you. Like, so you got money for this, but you ain't got money to take care of them goddamn bills, goddamn children. You ain't got money for that, but you got money for that weed. You got money. You get what I'm saying? So that could be you, or somebody you know. Either way, I feel like it's you. And just be real with yourself. Like, it's you. And Spirit is like, yes, you can have fun, but you need to prioritize if you want to get out of this stuck energy. So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see. Cut down your screen time. Put that goddamn phone down. Turn off the motherfucking TV and get rid of that godforsaken computer. Okay, not get rid of it, but turn it off, get active. So definitely picking up on two pals. Like I said before, some people need to go out and celebrate while others, you're doing it a little too much. And say you aren't the one that isn't celebrating and you're more of like the one that needs to go out. Maybe you're focused so much on your career and again, your future. Like I said, I was picking up in the beginning, like you're so focused on, was that this pal? Might have been pal 2. If it wasn't this pal, check pal 2 if that resonated. If you was like kind of gravitating towards it. You may be so focused on like planning your career that you're not having fun. So just take it as it resonates. But put that phone down. You spend too much time on the phone scrolling and not enough time worried about your future. Not worried, preparing for your future. I don't really need to get no cards for that. That's plain and simple. Put that phone down because you ain't making money on that phone while you on there. And it is a challenge. We've all been there and done that, and we all got to get out of that phone. Like, as soon as you get up, when you wake up, don't pick that phone up. Meditate, sit for a while, breathe, think about how your day's going to be, plan your day before you get on the phone. You feel me? I get it. A lot of us has work, we work with the phone. I do, so I understand. But as soon as you catch yourself death scrolling, put that shit down. Put it down. Put some reminders on your phone if you have to, so when it go off, put that goddamn phone down. Whatever you have to do to stay away from the screens, because it's throwing you off balance. And that's exactly what they're designed to do. They're not our friends. They throw people off balance mentally, financially, spiritually, energetically, most importantly. They keep people, like I said, preoccupied from real life events, real life living. You want your life to life, or you want to live life to the fullest? Put that phone down. You can do some work. Let's see, family sorrow. So that's why another reason too, like, family's getting on your nerves. You need to get the fuck away from them. If you can't, you want to move, you got to save money. It's right under start saving. So you'll be around some people who are, say this ain't your energy and this is people around you, but you're wondering why you're stuck. It's the people around you. Seems to be more than likely these toxic ass family members. Maybe you grew up in a family that didn't teach you how to save, that you don't know shit about finances. You better take some classes. They got YouTube University for free. You can find anything on YouTube. And there are other websites out here too. But regardless of the fact is, you got these bad habits from your family. You are here to break the generational curse. You're more than likely going to be the first like millionaire, billionaire, however, whatever you're striving for, even if it's 100,000 there, you're going to be the first person to make that type of money. As long as you do what you're supposed to do and break that curse of scarcity mindset. If you don't, you continue the cycle to your offspring if you have them. So, but I definitely feel like this is something you picked up from your family. And this is something that spirit is like, you were chosen to break this curse, this whole little thing with money, how you look at money, your relationship with money. You need to revamp that relationship. And your family ain't gonna help it. They gonna make it worse. They don't know what the fuck they doing. Don't ask them for money advice ever. Because I feel like even the people that do got money, I bet you they hoarders, or I bet you they greedy and stingy and they don't ever want to share or buy anything for the family or for the collective when y'all get together. It's me with that person, if you got somebody who got money like that. New opportunities, possibilities, and pathways are opening up. So yes, right under level up. So trust me, viewer, like the level up is there. But you have to get, you got to work on all this stuff we discussed, especially the money. The money is the biggest thing, like money, health, and shit, it was one more. Either way, money and health are connected. So if your mental health is not there, you really think you're going to have the money? You're going to manage that money properly? It's a lot of people who got money whose mental health is fucked up. And either, like I said, they're very greedy, stingy, selfish, inconsiderate ass narcissistic bastards. Or bitches. Or they just constantly, like, they have no morals, no values because they got money. Who gonna check them? They can just pay somebody who gonna check them? They can pay somebody to get checked for them. That's what I was trying to say. They can pay somebody to get checked for them. That's most people. That's why we got these crazy sociopathic pedo individuals, beings, evil beings that are like so-called running the world. Because I'm not giving them that much motherfucking credit. Fuck them. These people who are so-called running the world, and they don't give a fuck about you. And I mean at all. You ain't never met someone, you don't know how to give a fuck? Talk to a billionaire. They don't give a fuck. The majority of them, I'll say. Because they have so much money, that you start to lose value in life and self and other people. You start to dehumanize people. Because you're like, well, if I made this money, other people can make it. Y'all just being motherfucking lazy. Y'all doing X, Y, and Z. That's why y'all ain't got it. And that's just so furthest from the truth. Everybody got their own separate journey and come in with curses that they gotta break. But this is how they think, unfortunately, because why else would they be pushing doomsday type technology and other things that they're investing in? You get what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this, why I brought it up? So you have to so even if you did have the money, life would still be in shambles, is what I'm saying. Even if you had the money, your life would be out of balance, because you're indulging too much, or you're underindulging, or you have these curses that you have to break. And yours just so happen to be finances. Kudos, congratulations, welcome to the party, baby. The majority of us have to break these generational curses with money. And it's not easy, but it is doable, because you get tired of staying on that same level. You get tired of making excuses. You get tired of not making sacrifices. And you get tired of being fucking broke. You get tired of that shit. Ain't nobody else gonna save you, baby. You are the person that's going to save you. Every so often, depending on what you got set up, what you did in the past, you might have a savior. You might have somebody come in, step in, or they might just be temporary. But you might not have nobody, and you have to do it yourself. And certain parts of the journey is just going to require that you got to do it yourself. And again, no one's going to save you but the version of you that wants to do better. You're the one who's going to be your own savior. And as soon as you do, the possibilities, the opportunities, the pathways will open up. You'll see a different path. You'll be able to level up. You'll feel it when you break these curses. You will feel it. You'll see it in 3D. You'll feel it spiritually, and then you'll see it in the 3D. Let's see. Bell announcement. What is the announcement, Spirit? Tell me about this announcement. It's your last card. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, struggle bus, baby. Getting off that struggle bus. Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords, strength. So yeah, you are finding better ways to love yourself. And this is going to make you stronger at the end of the day. Like mentally stronger, emotionally stronger, financially. Like this is going to bring in that stability and that safety, that safe energy, that safeguard that you want to feel, that cushion that you want to feel. You're going to feel it spiritually and in the 3D with your finances. But this is a form of self-love. You doing all of this. This is what this is. This is like a form of self-love. This bell is giving me like this is like Spirit knocking on the door, like, hey, you kind of need to do this ASAP. You need to work on this and stop playing, or stop avoiding it, for the ones who are avoiding it. But 9 of Wands, yeah, you tired, baby. I get it. Take a break, cry it out, mope around for a little bit if you have to. Eventually, you'll get tired of that shit. It's not gonna feel good to just be all sad and mopey and down in the dumps. But it will get better. I can tell you that. It'll get better. You gotta put forth your effort. And like I said, I know you're tired, but this is happening so that you can see what you have to throw away, what you have to let go of, what you have to walk away from, what no longer serves you or aligns with you, or is going to bring you good energy. So the choice is yours. What you gonna do? You want the Ace of Cups? You want that strength energy? You can do it. You can definitely do it. And I feel like that you will. I feel like you're going to find the different ways to do this. 7 of Swords is giving me like you're going to find the ways to get out of this energy, out of this funk that you're in. You're going to do it or whatever, because it's your outcome. And you're going to be so resilient once you do it. You're already resilient, and it's just going to add on to the resilience. It's just going to sprinkle more resilience all over you, viewer, as you deserve it. So I know you're tired. Keep going. Take a break, but get back up and keep going, okay? That's what I'm getting with this energy. So, yes. Then we got the Magician at the bottom. So, baby, you the motherfucking magician. You got this. You got everything within you to do whatever it is that Spirit is calling you to do. You just gotta once you get out of these feelings, you know, I'm all for processing your feelings. Process your feelings and do what you got to do. But once you're out of there, baby, transmute that energy. You're not the magician for no fucking reason. You are a force to be reckoned with. You better remember that shit and live by it. Because if not, somebody gonna try to come in and tell you who the fuck you are. And I'll be damned. I know who I am. Can't project that reality onto me anymore. That shit don't work. And this is where you're headed to. This is where your spirit guides are leading you to. A reality to where you know that shit don't work. People can't no longer affect you like they used to. For those who are around and picked up these energies and curses and shit, that shit don't work no more. And as long as you implement the things that were given to you by your spirit guides, you'll see a brighter day. So your spirit guides are leading you to a new possibility, a new reality, a new opportunity. But you have to be hungry enough to take it, to want to level up, and you got to do the work. So that is all I have for you, my beautiful pile number 3s. If this resonated, let me know with a like, share, subscribe, or comments, and I will see you in my next reading. Peace, love, and light.